You're listening to the We Are Libertarians Network. Learn more at wearelibertarians.com.
Oh my God, I hope they didn't record that. Welcome to the Boss Hog of Liberty podcast. This is episode number 456. Can you honestly, geez, oh Pete, 456. It was like episode 32 last week. C. Sandroni's favorite podcast. Jeremiah Morrill here, joined by executive video producer, audio engineer, and a man who's about to put pickleballs in his mouth, Mr. Zach Burcham.
Yeah.
Caleb Buchanan, you're here.
Howdy.
You're our election night correspondent.
Yep.
You had pitched the idea of us doing this show from your garage, but if you don't realize, I can't be any further than 5 miles from the Henry County Hospital at this point. Yep. Wife's rules. So we're doing
get you here quickly if needed.
Good.
Yeah, but then can you imagine Zach and Bones trying to put the studio back together in a hurry?
No.
For the client that'll be here tomorrow?
Nope.
It would be a trouble. It'd be trauma.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For somebody else, not my problem.
Mr. Bones, welcome.
Howdy.
You I know you're gonna have an attitude tonight because somebody's in your chair.
No, we're good.
Really?
We're good. Yeah.
Did you turn over a new leaf?
My
No,
God.
Not at all.
Did you start some new meds?
No. But someone told me that I shouldn't be an asshole all the time. So I'm going to try
They
to stop.
lied.
Who is they?
Thank
Who's
you.
somebody? I want names.
Well, Mrs. Bones for one.
This is in couples therapy?
No, we haven't got that far, all right?
Waiting on a Groupon.
Yeah. Mama Bones also says I shouldn't be an asshole. Like, well, you raised me.
Forrest Plank, welcome to the building.
Hello.
You're
Get my
on.
chair, asshole.
No, thank you.
No thanks. Hey, look, he dressed the right way. You put on some old ass wrinkly shirt that was under the back seat of your Toyota.
I watched it happen. That is 100% accurate.
I mean, if you look at the crew, Caleb's repping the Boss Hog shirt.
Yeah, I got the PFG Boss Hog shirt.
I've just got the PFG.
Yeah.
And Bones is over here in some wrinkly something or other he found under his back seat.
Like some Chinese language written on the front.
It's kind of your
It
Asian.
kind of looks more Arabic.
Same thing.
I thought it was a Bengal shirt.
I think we're about ready. We're getting a little racist right here. It's Tiger's shirt.
Today's show, we're gonna talk about the Knightstown election results when Caleb gets them. He's in charge of that. We're expecting dozens of people that have voted in a town clerk treasurer race
About
and
2,000.
What?
About 2,000 voters.
You think 2,000?
No, there's no way. Maybe 200.
Oh, wait a minute. This caused a huge controversy on the Playbook podcast about 3 episodes ago about how many people are going to watch something on TV. Now we're going to have a crazy voter turnout story. You had like 94 people vote and that should have voted in the last version of this election. So this is going to be like this is the one time in your life where you count for more than 1% of the vote.
Yeah.
Just you showing up. It's
Not physically, but you're there.
most polls have 400 people to be a valid sample size, and you get to. It's going to be like 47-13. The result is X. So we got a clerk treasurer race, and then some town council races as well.
Yep.
One town council at large.
Two.
So
Two.
you had 3 races you voted in,
No, we have
or it's pick 2 for one
at least 2 for the town council.
Okay.
And then
for a certain spot.
Yeah.
There's a Guy, Dave, and who else?
there's Guy, Dave,
Real big names down there.
Desiree,
Oh, that's
Peyton,
exotic.
who was already on, and Dakota Steele, who used to be a town cop, and I didn't even know he lived in
I
Knightstown.
thought you
But
were going to say adult film
I
star.
guess
with
he
that
did.
name.
Wow. Some of you really have some atoning to do. My God, Bones. You're in charge of quality standards around here.
This is what happens when he doesn't get the show he wanted to have on Thursday.
yeah,
I was the only one thinking that.
Bones pissed his pants is what happened. And they we'll just tell Sarah to hold the baby and we'll just do one Tuesday instead. So we're going to come back to the election results. Do you have a prediction? Or I know you have what you want. Do you have an actual feel, or are you
for town council? Yeah, I think it'll be Guy and Dave. That was a landslide the first time.
Right?
Yeah, it was a landslide.
They were a Motown group, weren't they? That was Sam and Dave.
I don't know.
For clerk treasurer, I have no idea. I mean, it was 238 to 235. and it's been pretty nasty on Facebook. So either people
that's
are
not
gonna
gotten better with time.
no, people are either gonna vote because they don't like what they heard about one candidate, or they don't like the other candidate because of the nastiness that's been put out. I don't think there's going to be any in between.
I'm anxiously awaiting results.
Me too.
We were planning a show. It was going to be fun. It was going to be happy. And then at 2:30, Mason Rottinghouse in the Boss Hog group chat goes, "Hey, Dolly Parton's dead." And I'm like, I want 12 sources to confirm this bullshit. Turns out it's true.
Yeah. What's crazy is I checked TMZ. That was the first place I went to look. And I remember when TMZ used to be like garbage, but I'm like, well, this is the most reliable place to look for this first. They've become like a somewhat reputable news source when it comes to like.
I confirm. I found it on People, and then I found it on CNN, and I was like, well, shit.
Yeah.
Not the 80-year-old I thought would lose this year.
Who was on the top of your bingo card?
Oh, I think I know.
It's
probably, keep that.
It's probably a good.
Man.
I'm just gonna say it's a good thing Caleb went to his concert a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. We're gonna leave that one be because I don't want to end up on a list. But yeah, she's like a beloved person, and if you found somebody that could speak negatively of her, you're like you're a terrible person, because she's one of those few people that was without.
I think the Babylon Bee, it was them or one of the satire sites, like the one person that we all freaking liked. Now this is the apocalypse. The last person that united everybody that we were all cool with. Garth Brooks was in town last weekend, but everybody says he hides bodies and is a serial killer, which is not true. He's a lovely man.
It'd be hard. It'd be interesting to figure out who else is.
Dakota, the ghost of Dakota Davis, was in the group chat earlier, and he's still alive, guys. Still a value contributor of the show too. He was the audio from last week wouldn't exist without Dakota. He said Willie Nelson, which is not great because Willie's 90 something.
Okay, I would almost agree, except I think that there is a contingent of people who like to make fun of Willie for like just kind of being a pothead for the last, like he's just a figurehead of, in like, I've seen there's a comedian talks about it's not his one tax dollar that's going to this or that or whatever. Yeah, he's pretty close. But Betty White was probably the next closest one that I could think of.
Well, we've lost Betty.
We lost Betty, and then
we lost Bob Newhart.
Dick Van Dyke's still around.
Dick Van Dyke is with us. He's 100, 101.
I mean, he had some, but like you can say the world would be a lot better if more wealthy, successful people were like Dolly Parton than like, even though we're streaming on his platform, Mark Zuckerberg, because she took her money and turned it into things. And it's in the notes, the Imagination Library, which my kids were a benefit of. Like if you're kids under 5, you could sign up and they would send you free books to your house. And she, at first, it targeted poor areas, like more rural areas that might not have access to libraries and stuff like that. So the stuff she did was like pretty insane in terms of.
She is said to have died with the net worth of $650 million. She was intentionally ramping up her philanthropy to not become a billionaire.
Yeah.
So they kept pushing budget on the Imagination Library.
Hey guys, this show is brought to you by the Patreons.
Oh,
we forgot that, didn't we?
This is what happens when Forrest sits in that damn chair.
Well, let's see. If you're a patron,
You have the same sheet in front of you that I do. It has nothing to do with the chair.
You sit in the chair, you got to do the shit. All right.
Nope.
boy, am I sorry, patrons. You got a lovely 20 minutes. It was great. There was some pickle talk.
Pickleball talk.
There was pickleball talk. There was talk since Caleb is here. We let him take his stupid victory lap for his 92 county.
Still humbled.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know all of his players' names.
I hope you just get to keep on winning today.
Me too.
Remind me of your 4th round pick's name.
Koweskio. Close.
No.
High five. Good job. Now, we do have to say thank you to some very special people that go above and beyond to get us on the air each and every week in one way or another. Mr. Bones, Forrest isn't going to steal this job from you because he doesn't know how to do it.
Those lovely people are Jonathan Phillips over at Ed Martin Honda in Indianapolis. We got Blake Reese and Ink and Ale. We got Tommy Oaks down over there at Walnut Ridge RV. So you a nice little cougar, I bet.
You like cougars?
You would know that.
Speaking of cougars, who's the last one? Never mind.
While you're sitting in that chair, you got to talk straight into that mic because the audio quality gets better.
Right.
You and Forrest share a channel, which is hilarious.
Don't
But
tell me that.
yeah, you do. But because we share that channel, we have to be very careful about the directional nature of the mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as we just were talking about, death is always upon us. And for those needs, after your loved ones pass, you want your headstones polished, or just any other monument, moral monument cleaning down in Rush County. Well,
Mention Dolly for 5% off.
she won't clean Dolly, she won't clean anybody else, but she will clean the headstones.
Dolly sent me.
I got a feeling Dolly's going to have a gorgeous monument.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be something there.
Probably a big obelisk.
Yeah.
I would hope. Or maybe 2 mounds. Something special.
I was going to say, do globes.
Been writing jokes all day, people. Anybody else?
And for all your bicycling needs, Pops Recycle. Also seems the same household.
Good job. Nice save.
All right, back to Dolly.
Back to Dolly. All right. Do you guys have favorite song, favorite Dolly Parton work? The song side is really what I wanted to get to from you guys.
The song side or the favorite work?
Well, the song or the movie. Movies. She was in film as well, but I was hoping for song, but I can open it up to more than that if you need to.
We're going to go with Jolene,
and
we're going to go
Jolene,
the best little whorehouse in Texas.
All right. Now this is a little early for Caleb because you are 19 years old.
Islands in the Stream. Her and Kenny. And they're probably singing it right now.
You know what that was about, right?
No, but I like the song. Bones, can you tell me about it?
I'm just thinking of all the plastic.
That is a lot.
She always said it took a lot of money to look this trashy.
Oh, you know what though? No, I'm gonna give her a pass. Kenny was unrecognizable.
It's true.
At the end, he didn't look like
That
himself
was
at all.
more of the lines I was going
Yeah,
with.
Kenny was like, yeah, she was. Yeah.
Spent too much time roasting chicken. Zach, you got a favorite Dolly song?
Either Jolene, because if you haven't heard it, go look online somewhere. There's clips of it where they slow it down, like way down, and the sound quality doesn't get any worse. It's actually pretty spectacular to hear that song slowed down. And you could just kind of hear her voice. And I like to do a couple different versions, and all of them are hers. Always Love You is a killer song.
Oh,
and like Whitney Houston covered it, and it's spectacular.
Dolly was so generous when she talked about how good Whitney did with that song. Was her original?
Congratulated her. Yeah, she's like, why would I? And I think, that was she made filthy amounts of money. And people are like, aren't you mad? And she's like, no, checks cashed the same. And she made like a ton of money from that song.
From The Bodyguard, the movie.
Yeah. And then
Also being sung together right now too. True. Whitney's been gone for a while. Okay.
Yeah. And I also grew up as a kid. And it was, if the best little whorehouse in Texas was on, you turned it on. You're like, ooh, I get to watch this. And so, yeah, I'm a little bummed out that I'm never gonna, because I've never been to Dollywood. I'm a little bummed out that I'll never get there with the chance of her showing up, because she would just show up there and come out and do like the parades or whatever. So I need to get down there though. I've heard great things about that place. But
Forrest, were you a fan?
Yeah.
Show your work.
9 to 5.
9 to 5. All right.
Because he's always worked 9 to 5.
No.
He plays that in the factory for everyone
I have
else.
never worked 9 to 5.
We know. Shocker.
And I mean, the formerly known as the Dixie Stampede, now is Dolly Stampede. It's a pretty good time if you haven't been.
take your own fork.
So Sarah played the song that I always think of for Dolly, and it's a duet with somebody that's not dead yet. It's Brad Paisley, When I Get Where I'm Going. And she played it today. Sarah's bawling, right? 99 months pregnant. been pregnant since Christmas.
Oh yeah, she's like
And
peak
Dolly-
hormones.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I'm kind of landing on thick. I'm like, I don't know how we can have a child that Dolly Parton's not in this world. Never going to get the books.
Ooh, man. Okay, here's the thing.
Question.
If it's
I
a
haven't-
girl,
I was going to say,
Yeah.
Dolly
If
goes
it's
to
a
top
girl-
So I
side.
texted, this is very early on. I texted into the family group chat that Dolly Parton Moral was a legitimate contender, but my mother did not understand because she didn't know
No.
yet. She's like, wow.
yeah, that's
I've lost the water. There it is.
we can
Found
hear
it.
in the
Knocked
deck.
it over. Missing one of these, by the way. I'm gonna put it on. There's a black water bottle with Boss Hog sticker on it. It's probably on the bed of my truck, and I drove away, and it's somewhere in Newcastle. So Zach, when you find it, please return it to
Keep
me.
an eye out for it.
When I get where I'm going, which is it's a funeral song. So Sarah played that today, and I was printing the show notes upstairs, and I could hear it on every single Google Home speaker at the same time. And I'm like, why are you doing this to yourself? I come downstairs, and she is just a bundle of tears. She's
Yeah.
like, you just got to rip the Band-Aid off.
It's one of those. There's not very many people, and I genuinely mean this. She's on a very short list of people. You can be like, we as a country and as a society are going to be a little worse off with her gone. We're glad that she came out, but there's almost nothing negative to say about her, because if you try to come up with something, she was. There's probably a quote where she acknowledges it. She was very self-deprecating. Jolene is a song about her insecurity about a woman at a bank that she thought was going after her husband, and that she thought was way more attractive than her. But yeah, all the stuff she did and just her overall attitude about life and how she operated was like so admirable and something to look up to. And she came from dirt poor roots, like literal in the holler of Tennessee.
She always gave her success to a guy named Porter Wagner, who had a TV show, and they sang duets together in the 60s and 70s. But he in 1967 put her on his show, and that was her launching pad. He also died at the age of 80, so in 2007.
I didn't realize that two different presidents tried giving her the Medal of Freedom, and she turned it down both times.
Really?
Yeah.
Which presidents?
Trump and Biden, both.
So they both recently did.
Yes. And then Obama came out and said that he didn't realize she didn't have it because he just assumed that she did.
Yeah.
And after she turned it down the first time when Biden offered it to her, she said no, because then it'd be political. And she accepted it from one side after turning it down from the other. And she didn't want to do politics.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that everybody would look at her and the legacy she has and just says, yeah, that's who you would aspire to be. Zach, you say it right when you talk about how that's the life you'd want to live and the way you'd want to be remembered, and lift people up, put smiles on people's faces.
So I did see that she recorded a song to be released after she died.
Yeah. So it's like in a time capsule. And apparently the only version of it is there's a tape and there's a CD, and it's at Dollywood to be opened at a certain point.
2045.
2045.
Who the hell is going to have a CD player or a cassette player in 2045?
Somebody in Dollywood.
Somebody will.
Somebody in Dollywood.
They
will
put
have
one in there with it.
You can go down
I
to
was
Whether or
gonna
not-
say,
whether or
they
not it's
probably-
gonna
they
work.
probably have a player in there.
You go down to East Tennessee, you'll find all kinds of stuff.
Oh man, yeah. There's an 8-track player down there somewhere, and there's
Probably still in their car.
I can
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
you that if they just cracked that open and stuck it out on Spotify, it would be number one by Monday. If they released that
Oh,
posthumously
yeah.
right now,
yeah.
it would
I
go
don't think
straight
it'll
to the
take until
top.
Monday.
Yeah,
She's
straight to the
I mean,
top.
Her, I bet between Spotify. I bet she's trending right now on Spotify.
So-
Anywhere will be.
She had a video that she put out on social media back in May, basically saying, "Hey, I neglected my health." Her husband was dying last year, and she equated it to a car, Zach, where she's like, "I need a new transmission, I need new spark plugs,
New
I
airbags.
need new airbags. All my fluids need changed. But I'm fine. I'm working. Don't worry about me. I'm supposed to be in Vegas. I'm sorry I can't do the show." And you just kept getting these stories like in the last month or 2 or 3 of like, Dolly's not great, but she's okay. Like that was the message that kept coming out in the news.
Yeah, I bet she acted okay till the very end, because
Yeah.
she's probably, that's kind of her personality.
Yeah.
But yeah, bummer. It was one of those, everybody's reactions was like, damn it. Like because there's very few people that, for the most part, like I said, if you're an awful person, you might find something you don't like about her. But anything you could say about her, she would probably acknowledge. Like, oh, well, she looked like a two. Yeah, well, she would jokingly say that she dressed in. I think I saw that there's a statement on her Instagram that's from her, I believe, nephew, who's head of security, and said that she can't wait to go to bed with Cotton because she's been wearing rhinestones her entire life and she deserves to sleep comfortably for once. And it was like
that's how she wants to be buried.
Yeah. So she knew exactly. She was very aware of who she was, the persona she put out, and everything. Like that was all controlled. It was all very intentional. And yeah.
There's a Confederate Railroad song, which I think they were probably canceled. So we can't say that out loud, but I'm sure it played down in Rush County a lot.
It's probably just like Southern Railroad or something like that. They changed their name.
A great song.
It's called "I Like My Women a Little on the Trashy Side," and the lyric goes, he's talking about the guy's talking about his prom date, and he's told, "That's not a kid, son. That's a cocktail waitress in a Dolly Parton wig." Yeah, that's just the kind of woman I dig. Just hilarious. It's the first song I thought of when this happened was the cocktail waitress in a Dolly Parton wig. Because I think there were rumors that she had entered Dolly Parton lookalike contest and didn't win.
Yeah, yeah, I heard that she lost once. So
there you go. We buy enough time. You got election results over there yet, Caleb?
I do have preliminary results, nothing official.
Okay,
but I do have some inside information that congratulations to the winners, Bart, Guy, and David.
So all the incumbents potentially staying?
No.
Okay.
Bart is as clerk treasurer.
Give us last names too for
Bart
those listening outside of the Knightstown listening area.
Bart Whitesett, Guy Laux, and David Maddox is the leaked source that I have right now.
All right. You got percentages or anything?
Nothing
or you just have names?
I just have names, but I would say I received this 12 minutes ago, so
all right,
we should have percentages coming soon.
We'll watch for something official to come about. Statewide news. Do you guys remember the name Andy Zay? Anybody? Bueller?
I think I remember hearing a bit about it.
So Andy Zay was a state senator for about a decade, and he was the guy that kept trying to get Indiana to make the pork tenderloin the state sandwich.
I'm on board.
All right.
He was lured away from the Senate because he was given a job that pays about $150,000 a year to join the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission. So he was the first appointment to that board by Governor Mike Braun. He quit the Senate, took that job about a year ago. They made him the chairman. And then a rate case came before the IURC, and Zay sided with the utility following, he claimed he was following the law and the things that were laid out. So he sided with a utility rate hike versus the governor's wishes of not letting them raise rates. The governor subsequently went ahead and fired Andy Zay. He said for cause. Andy Zay said there was no for cause. They had a pissing match in the media over the last couple of weeks. Zay said the governor's office said he was giving away gift cards improperly. Zay said I was giving my employees $8 gift cards that I paid for myself for Starbucks. And then it turned into he spent like $1,900 of campaign funds when he was no longer campaigning at St. Elmo's. Then spent like $200 in a hotel that night, maybe so he didn't have to drive home. So they settled out of court. Nobody has to testify. Andy Zay is going to make $500,000 between W-2 income and 1099 income, and his lawyers are going to make about $150,000. So $625,000 paid by the state of Indiana to Andy Zay because Mike Braun made a personnel choice.
Ouch.
And they're paying a new guy $150,000 a year to do the job that Zay's not doing.
Ouch.
And at least groceries and gas are cheap too, so we're doing great.
Mm-hmm. And people in Lake County have power.
Yes, Kristen Kronk.
Hey,
send me results directly here, and I'll read them off on the air. If you Facebook message them to me, we will read them off.
The people in Lake County are going to have cheap electric bills because their usage is going to be down this month.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what? Is that ever the way it works though? So I've had
No.
my power out for a while, and you get the bill, and somehow it's worse. It's like this didn't help me at all.
So there were some Lake County people that were complaining that they were getting disconnect notices saying that, hey, now we've determined that we've actually looked at your house and it's not safe for us to send power back to your house now. So now you got to call an electrician out because your meter's not safe or whatever. Because I bet there's some meters in Gary they hadn't looked at in a while.
I'll be honest.
I don't blame them.
When I was in Muncie, we had Knightstown when I was in college, and they allowed us to hotwire the house. Our meter got ripped off the side of the building, and they just came in and wired us straight through without the meter. And they knew there was like, yeah, we'll just estimate it. But their priority was to get our power back on. Their priority was not, well, you need to get this all. They understood like we can't get these all fixed fast enough. We'll deal with the bills later. So,
all right, I've got election results in front of me here. Actual printed numbers.
Official.
We're gonna zoom and enhance and enhance and enhance.
it's like CSI up in here.
206 votes cast, 42 of them absentee, 164 election day results. Joe Barton, 123. Carla Easton Gorman, 83 in the Knightstown clerk treasurer race. Somebody can do the math as to what the percentages are there, but 123 to 83 out of 206. Yeah. And then it was a vote for 2. Oh my God.
What did you do?
I pinched and zoomed too hard, Forrest. I pinched and zoomed. Never happened to you. It happened to me. I didn't download it before I pinched and zoomed. Yeah. Guy Lukes, 166. David Maddox, 151. Those two will transfer. They will get the seat.
Not even close.
And then Desiree Payton and Dakota Steele, 43 and 26. So
not even close. It's the population of a coffee shop. And that's you turn one table at a diner and you.
Those both advance, right? They both.
Yeah.
There were 4 candidates and the top 2 get elected.
Yeah, I know.
If it was between those 2, then yes, it would have been extremely close. It would have been 5 votes flipped it. But yeah, 40 votes is the difference between Bart Whitesett. You can't say Kosciuszko, so I don't know that I can actually believe any pronunciation you give me.
No. I can confirm it's White.
Carla Gorman, 83. So,
which last time it was 238 to 235.
Yeah, I mean, this is. First of all, there were a lot of invalid votes that got cast in that race. But secondly, showing up on a random Tuesday in August is not what we do in Indiana for elections. So honestly, to the 206 people that did show up and vote in this, congrats. 164 people voted today, 42 voted absentee. So you did not count as 1%. They had more turnout than I thought they would.
I was only 1,800 off of my estimated voters, but close enough.
They've been wild.
That would have more voters.
Well, thank you, Kristen, for sending those over. Congratulations to to everybody that ran. These folks signed up to run for office in January, and the primary was in May, and then they found themselves in a special election. And here they are in August, just now finding out if they're going on to the fall election or not. And I assume that there's no competition, so they will both be elected and will serve starting in January.
Yeah, glad it's
all
over.
3 individuals. Knightstown's long national nightmare is now over.
Yeah, now chatter's going to get boring.
You people can bitch over anything. I have confidence in you. You can bitch over the name of a lake. I know it's surprising news to everybody, but we're in a trade war with our Canadian neighbors. We are going to be placing tariffs, and the Canadians are going to be placing retaliatory tariffs on us. The president today, doing his favorite thing, has declared that he wants to consider renaming Lake Ontario as Lake America.
He's an idiot.
Let's not take the bait. This is rage baiting.
It's okay. Yeah, it is. It's not a Canadian thing. I know that there happens to be a province there, but it's a Native American reference.
Why can't it be Lake Ohio or Lake?
First of all,
why not Lake New York, Lake Rochester? Why does it have to be America? Why not just make it Lake Trump?
Yeah,
Just go
yeah.
for
At this
it.
point,
surprised
yeah,
it's
I'm
not.
shocked he hasn't.
Surprised
I'm
it's not.
shocked he hasn't.
Lake Trump. Has good
I'm
lake
surprised he
trout in
hasn't-
it.
Kind of says like Lake Trout. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next subject.
Bones is out.
There goes our
I'm
lumber and
shocked.
steel prices.
I'm shocked. Okay, so like the current Great Lakes all spell homes. If you spell them out, I'm surprised he hasn't tried to rename all of them so that when you do them in order, it's Trump.
Smells Trump.
Trump.
It's the T Lake and R Lake, the Lake of the United States, whatever, and just
Okay, it
go
spells
across.
homes if you're a freaking crazy person. Who's putting Huron first? Like that's not left to right. That's nothing.
I know this is gonna be really surprising, but I really only knew Lake Michigan.
Caleb, can you name the 5 Great Lakes?
Ontario, it's on my paper here. Michigan, Huron.
2 more.
He says it spells
what's
homes.
What's the E?
Ezekiel.
No, that's a bread.
No, you got the E
I
right.
give it up that he can say Ezekiel though.
Yeah.
And S is Lake Samuel.
No.
No.
Superior.
Too much
Superior.
time in VBS, buddy.
Yep.
Erie.
Erie.
We were
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
for
yeah.
Erie.
Yeah.
You went biblical on us.
That's what they do in Knightstown. Okay.
Just pray it away, guys. Just pray it away. I don't know. Whatever. I guess beef's going to be cheaper. They're taking a toll. There's a discount now on Argentinian beef, so
Oh.
at least your local farmers are pissed about that too.
Is it really beef? Or is it just like
There's a lot of questions to ask about it. Apparently, a lot of questions.
I
you
want to
can
know
ask
how
about it.
Argentina has just 300,000 pounds of beef, just extra. Do that math.
No, somebody's going to starve in a third world country. They'll sell it to us for more than they were going to in.
then they were going to give it to the third world country.
Yeah. It's just going to. You know what? Sorry, Chile or Peru. We're selling it to Nevada instead. This is going on a $19.99 buffet in Vegas.
I like to know
It's
where
now
you
going to be
find that
$22.99.
Congratulations, Papa Giorgio from Yuma. Your steak just got cheaper.
Okay. Trump's been trying to set legacies. And he's been renaming buildings. He's been tearing stuff down, trying to
Everything, yeah.
He's done all of these things. And I honestly think he stumbled into something that could be his legacy when you create something new that's yours. You don't just rename something else. You don't throw your name on the Kennedy Center. You don't rename Lake Ontario or the Gulf of Mexico that they're going to change back to the Gulf of Mexico in 3 years or 8 years, however long it takes to have the next non-Trumpy person be the president. They had a race in Washington, D.C. IndyCar did. Other than the fact that half the people thought they were at an F1 race, it seemed to go very well. It was around the National Mall in Washington, D.C. It was on Fox. They treated it like a very big deal. They had 3.2 million people watch the race on Sunday,
Which is huge.
which is
real big.
which is the second highest IndyCar audience of the year. But it's not just that.
It's like 3 to 5 times the normal crowd for an IndyCar.
It is the 4th most watched race of any nature in North America. We've lost Caleb for the night. He is now in pop champagne mode.
Come back.
Someone get him a booster seat to sit on. We've lost him.
He's figuring out where the after party is for the election.
Kid is gone.
They don't let you
Go with
drive
the
the fire
zippers.
truck, right?
Oh, all the time.
How do you see?
It's very rough. That's good to see it up, but sometimes it doesn't go far enough.
All right, I got some stats here for you from Jeff Gluck, the reporter. To put this in perspective, it's the most watched F1 race ever in the United States was the 2024 Formula One Grand Prix of Miami. It had 3.1 million viewers. And this is higher than all but 4 NASCAR races this year: the Atlanta first race, Atlanta, Circuit of the Americas, Talladega, and the Daytona 500. 3.28 million. It's almost 3.3 million people watched that race. And they sold $1 million worth of merch just out of the direct IndyCar side on Saturday and Sunday.
Did they still sell the one shirt? Apparently they did.
Really?
Yes.
The one
There's
that
a
they put
shirt.
on the website and then pulled right back off.
Yes, somebody posted it again. There was a shirt that said like one race, and it was like, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Somebody, I bet
Okay.
somebody jumped on it and reprinted it.
I wondered because I was curious. I was like, did they really do this? Because I'm so shocked it survived the first
I
hour.
doubt the Speedway
But
will
it
allow
look-
that.
I didn't get. I'll have to go back and watch the pre-race. Pre-race looks spectacular. The visuals were spectacular. They did a good job of lining up shots. So you were looking down at the
flyovers.
There were 7 different flyovers before the race.
one plane I wanted for a flyover for Indy so bad, and we never get it, and they got it.
I was extremely nervous that it was going to be overtly political, and it wasn't. It was fine. Like it was. There were only a couple of moments, and one of them was Danica Patrick's fault, where it was telling stories about President Trump, but it really was about Revolutionary War and patriotism and celebrating the country. And it was what every one of these America 250 things are freedom to whatever
Are
the hell they are.
supposed to be about.
What you were hoping they would be.
Yeah.
And apparently it was the only one of these national mall things that happened this summer that didn't have a protest. So
And it appeared to be
congratulations.
pretty successful too, because I know that they did they did a fair, and that was kind of a flop.
The World's Fair was very
Yeah.
poorly
I think
the concert.
attended.
A lot of people want to knock on him because they did the event. Period. Roger Penske and his people know what they're doing.
Yeah. So Trump,
$35 million they spent.
Trump will take the legacy for it, but let's be real. It was Rogers.
I mean the management.
And Bud Denker.
Yeah, Bud Denker was like they gave Bud Denker like all the credit in the world. The management though of how political it got and how much airtime anybody got, including the president, I think was very intentional. And like I had people tell me they're like, oh yeah, I think it was it. I was like, oh Roger Penske knows what he's doing, and ultimately Roger Penske is a businessman. And if you're a business person, you do not alienate people to appease another group. You just try to like kind of play it safe, and they did a good job of playing it safe because he has a lot of. I think IndyCar fans are all over the political spectrum. He doesn't want to upset them, so they did a good job of just like this is a patriotic event. We're going to stick with that. We're not going to give the president too much airtime. And they had the first lady did get quite a bit of airtime, but she was talking about an initiative regarding
Foster
families and stuff. So there's
good luck getting mad at that.
Good luck getting mad at that. I mean, that's the thing that everybody can agree is something that deserves
Except
attention.
for Bones. I don't think he likes those kids, but otherwise.
Yeah. We're okay.
We're okay.
It's a ringing
I
endorsement.
need to watch the pre-race again, but the race was good. It was a good race too.
It was very long.
It was oh my god,
250 miles.
So long.
long.
It was. I was like,
I
think that they probably thought, dang it, we shouldn't have done that. But
Alex Pelosher thought so.
yeah.
Alex got an entire season's worth of mistakes out in one 250-mile race.
I mean, a 250-mile street race. IndyCar doesn't do a lot of 200 to 250-mile oval races. They do a lot that are shorter than that. A 250-mile street race is just absolutely
that has to
unheard
be
of.
exhausting.
In the DC swamp at 86 degrees.
Yeah.
And it was not smooth either. Those
Oh no,
roads.
there were a bunch of crosswalks that were just rocking the cars.
There was one place that took out at least 6 cars in practice where they would just turn sideways into the wall. They would hit one bump and it was just ugly.
Yeah. It looked like a Formula One race because Formula One races are oftentimes the street races are not in nothing against like Markham. They're not in some random town. They are in front of significant buildings and structures because the governments are usually very involved. And it had that look because you're going by the Smithsonian and the Capitol's in the background and the White House is in the shot. So it had very much an F1 look when you were looking at like in-car cameras and stuff.
On the actual motorsport result side, Kyle Kirkwood won the race. The guy that McLaren is firing, Christian Lundgaard, finished second.
You mean their best driver?
The best driver they have finished second. He's probably replacing Scott Dixon at Ganassi next year. Will Power had another podium finish. He finished third. And your favorite, Marcus Ericsson, the winner from Markham, finished fifth.
Yeah.
Or fourth. He finished fourth. Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
It was a tough week in the fantasy league.
Oh my
I
God.
moved up.
I'm still in first place. I felt so good going into IndyCar Fantasy, and everything went wrong. I had everything go wrong.
I sucked this year. I just didn't even care. Matter of fact, I thought I got a notification. I have all my drivers signed for the rest of the year. I was like, I'm just done.
Same.
I thought I'm
just trying to nurse a victory through. I've got a couple 100-point lead. I think on John Phillips now. Rusty Eckstein of formerly of Mount Comfort RV. He was. I took the lead from him last week, and he has had just a miserable string of terrible. Yeah, I had Alex Pillow. I had Scott McLaughlin. I had everything. I had David Malukas. They all crashed. It was terrible. I had Christian Rasmussen, also bad.
Having all of Penske involved is not a good plan.
I had all of the Penskes, and one of them finished in the top 10.
I dropped from 7th to 9th.
One of them finished.
Yeah, Newgarden finished. He was,
he was the only one that finished.
And he's the one that has a bum leg.
I will say this: Alex's car was hideous.
I thought you liked the black.
No,
the black car. No. Ian Sutherland told me that he loved the look of that car, the OpenAI car.
Was terrible.
Did you see the best? The best part was the trolling. They made Louis Foster, the Brit, drive a car that had the Declaration of Independence on it. And there's an American. There's like the most American guy. One of the most American guys on the grid is in that team. Like they could have put the Declaration of Independence on Graham's car. No, they put it on Louis' car. They had a German, an American, and an Englishman, and they put that declaration on. And it had like John Hank. I had all their signatures across the back wing. It was pretty good.
Yeah, but Alex's car was hideous.
2 races coming up this weekend in Milwaukee. I've told Sarah that if she can get this baby out, we can make the Sunday race. Like we could still make Cheyenne. We could still make Milwaukee.
Did she slap you silly?
I did not get a warm reaction to that.
She missed an opportunity.
She can't catch me right now. Oh God. NFL is got players that are now potentially going back to college football.
Not to the Big Ten though.
to the SEC conference. Lane Kiffin, who I believe was a head coach in the NFL for a minute. He was he at the Raiders? Was he on the Raiders and got fired and got left behind on the team plane?
Yes.
I think that was the deal. I know his dad was,
I'm pretty sure
before you were born, his dad was the defensive coordinator for the Buccaneers.
Yep, he was.
Monty Kiffin. I won't trust you to pronounce any names.
Why not? I don't understand.
That's Kiffin.
I don't want him to accidentally say a slur when he tries to say somebody's name.
He was last NFL job was with the Raiders.
The Raiders. So Lane Kiffin is pursuing NFL rookies that want their 5th year playing college football. So he was at Ole Miss, left them before the national championship playoffs. He's now taking the job at LSU, and he's trying to get one of his Ole Miss players. Can you say this name for me, Caleb? Daquan Wright. It's in the notes. Daquan Wright.
Probably
Daquan.
Yeah.
Once he clears the NFL's waivers. He was waived by the Browns on Monday, and he didn't get to play in any preseason games. LSU has also secured a commitment from former Ole Miss defensive lineman. Caleb, I'd really like your eyes on this one too. Xavier Harris.
Yep.
Who said on Instagram that he's making a business decision to go back there after the Saints had waived him.
Yeah, because he didn't get a contract in the NFL, so
I'm
he'll
not
get a
gonna try.
contract in NIL.
Might be worth more money.
Probably is.
Now, how about this one? Caleb?
Stay over there, Caleb.
Former Notre Dame defensive end, Junior
Tuhalamaka.
Perfect.
What was that?
That was he's got the.
That was some confidence.
Did your parents
Samoan?
Did your parents
Maybe.
spend a lot of time in the Pacific?
Yes.
He's heard that.
That was an ocean.
He's heard that on ESPN.
That's a great lake.
It's the greatest. Very salty.
Island in the middle of the Ezekiel Lake.
Caleb, you are writing your own story, man. I don't know.
People love me.
You were a blank slate, and you've chosen this path.
Sit up. People can't see you.
Shut up, Bones.
He's got a.
Hey, I'm so happy you're here because now I don't get picked
Yeah.
on.
He's got a. The kid's got a 1540 SAT score, and this is the way he behaves here.
I just think that Bones doesn't like Knightstown people.
He doesn't.
That Rush County jealousy.
It's because
I'm
Charles
really
A.
getting
Beard.
sick and tired of every time I get on like the Patreon, I say hi Bones. He doesn't even acknowledge it. Doesn't even like the comment. It's like I don't even exist.
I don't even get on there.
Bones, I don't want to hear your
don't see it.
excuses. I don't want to hear it.
But yeah, Knightstown. It's kind of like leaking. It's in the easy W.
He doesn't like that some of Rush County bleeds into Henry County schools.
Because Chucky Beard stole Carthage from Rushville.
So
He did well.
okay. Can anybody that's not named Forrest Plank or Zach Burcham tell me who Charles A. Beard was?
I don't even know that.
You don't know that?
I don't either.
Really?
No, that's Knightstown Schools, man. I was like 35 before I stopped being confused by the fact it says C.A. Beard Schools on the side of the bus.
He's the school bus.
He's a school bus. So I think there wasn't like a Department of Education back in the day, but I think he was like the equivalent of a federal Department of Education cabinet level person back in the day. But the Department of Education, I think, started in the 70s. So I don't think it was that, because he was like 1940, more like Roosevelt era, I think.
He died in 48.
Yeah. Well, he had a federal title, something major.
He was a history of professor at Columbia.
He's a good guy.
From Knightstown?
Yeah.
Born in Knightstown.
Yeah, he's a good
Might be
guy.
the only one that graduated college from Knightstown.
That's why he named the school system after him. But he did something major federally.
He wrote an economic interpretation of the Constitution of the United States.
Yep. Good guy.
Chat GPT could do that for you, Caleb. Helps you draft. Colts not looking too good. They got their asses kicked by Atlanta. Are you worried, Mr. Bones?
No.
You should be.
Because we lost a preseason game.
You guys suck.
Who's you guys?
The
I don't
Colts.
I don't play for the Colts.
The Colts suck. They're awful. They're terrible.
I don't really know or care, but I don't think we won a preseason game during like the entire Peyton Manning era.
Nope.
Yeah.
Do you have a
It's
do you have a
preseason.
favorite kicker? Because we have two, which means we have none yet. Schrader or Group A? Grupp.
Is Schrader healthy?
He's better. He's continuing to get better.
I saw Rigobero Sanchez was back on. No.
Not Rigobero.
Who did he play for? His name popped
Blankenship?
up. His name popped
I don't know. This is great radio, though.
Yeah.
Man, okay. I'm going to go back a minute. You buried what Charles A. Beard's whole message was, that the Constitution was written to protect the financial interests of the founding fathers. He basically said that they built a government
He was an
around.
elite.
Well, yeah, he said that they were elites and they built a government to protect their elite status. Okay.
Like I said, good guy.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds like a real kind of guy. He also wrote some classical works, including The Rise of the American Civilization in 1927 with his wife.
But no, I'm not worried about the Colts. Pierce has got to get back to healthy, but I think we'll be okay.
I mean, if they suck this year, then they'll finally get the rebuild at the front office that they've been so desperately needing.
That they should have done like 6
A
years
while
ago.
ago.
I still think we're a playoff team.
Oh my gosh.
I think we're an 11-win team, and I don't like it.
Mediocre.
Do they play football in Knightstown?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
They were good. Oh,
state champion level. Don
Willard.
Willard.
Donnie Willard.
Yeah, Don Willard.
better than, yeah.
Say Don Williams, but that was the singer.
They do have that quarterback right now. That's pretty
It's
good.
pretty tough.
Caleb, we're going to enter the final thoughts stage of the evening
Mhm.
because Mr. Bones wants dinner, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Although Kreider's is closed.
Yeah.
You got to go to Michigan. Did we talk about that on
No,
here?
no.
Tell us how it went.
It was fun.
This
it
has
was
been
cool.
you've been trying to do this since July.
Yeah.
You were
Got
getting
smoked
backstage.
Yeah, it was cool. We got there. This place we went is like brand new, just opened in April. Bathrooms, phenomenal. Nicest bathrooms I've ever been in. I mean,
Did you use the VIP bathrooms?
no, but I felt like a VIP in these bathrooms.
You didn't pee where Hank peed?
No, I wish I would have too. It was quick. We went
You gotta
back.
pick
Just
those pubes up.
Would have collected a very old gray hair off
He
the
crossed-
toilet seat. I can't believe he went there because I was getting ready to do it, and Forrest just like, nope, I want all of it.
Took scotch tape. It was cool.
CSI
That was
Grand
just held
Rapids.
right up there.
Well,
It
they
was
were sagging.
it was quick though. Like it was it was in and out. Like by the time we were done, he was getting ready to start. They were doing this intro. So it was pretty quick. I remember when I met him in, I think 2019, it was pretty quick too. I mean, it was picture, let's go. You know, so like not super personal, but still got a pretty badass picture, I think. So it was fun.
They were calling bingo in the fucking place after the concert. They had to get it done.
It was fun though. We had a good time.
How late in the evening did the show go?
We left.
Was he up past 9?
We
6:15.
left at 11, I think.
So
He
we
was done
buried
at
Lee. It's
11.
Hank Williams Jr.
Yeah.
Because Hank Williams Sr. is no longer available.
God rest
Yeah.
his soul.
And you're not really a Hank 3 guy. He's too.
He's okay.
Yeah.
He's all right.
So did you try to talk about anything, or it was just hey, smile?
Well, I have a
You weren't wearing a Boss Hog
I
hat.
have
That
a
was kind of
playing
sad.
card of Hank that I had him sign, and he thought that was kind of neat. He said, "Oh, this one I used to play with old Merle Haggard." I was like, "Yeah, it is. So sign it." And he signed it, and then we hurried up and got back to our seats.
And that was it.
Yep.
Very
His
good.
wife was really
Just
nice, super
listing
personal.
off dead people in this episode. There's Merle Haggard. He's dead.
He's just trying to cue Hank up.
Cue him up for what?
That would be a bad
A
day.
moment.
All for all his rowdy friends. Favorite song that they played?
He opened with "My Name Is Bo Cephas." That was the first time I got to see him do that live, so I enjoyed that.
Very
It
cool.
was pretty good.
I had that's the this is the 9th time you've gone to see him.
30th.
Oh, Jesus. Mason. We do. I'm watching the chat. Alan Millarini says we seem to be missing a representative from region. We are. Where the hell are you, Alan? You could borrow Forrest's jet and get down here in an hour.
27 minutes.
You take him to Santa Claus, Indiana.
Yeah. Garth Brooks was in town. That was, that Garth is kind of that concert for
Mhm.
Sarah and I. And I'm excited that you get to go. When do you see Hank next? When's the next one scheduled?
I'm actually thinking about going September 18th to Cincinnati.
Not long at all.
See, so really, I don't have any.
Cincinnati.
He is playing at
The
just
BMW.
outside River Bend.
He's playing Riverbend, really?
Mhm.
I thought it'd be MCL cafeteria. Caleb is not enjoying this segment.
Caleb, do you know what MCL is?
No, not a clue.
Good Jello.
About as much as I know the Great Lakes.
Somewhere I have a die-cast model of Hank Williams Jr. tour bus.
Really?
Yeah.
How much you want?
Yeah, I was
for
gonna
it?
say, you want to sell it to
Yeah,
Caleb?
fine,
You
yeah.
wanna sell it?
Hopefully, it survived the
I
flood.
have to find. No, it's at my mom's house. It's on the.
Oh, it's safe from the boys, and it's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
still mint.
Yeah.
It's on an upper floor. I think it's somewhere.
I've got $1,000.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Sold.
Oh my
Sold.
god! Zach,
I'm not even joking.
It's not, it's not worth that. But
Oh, that's the offer.
I'll have to go find it.
It's
Caleb-
only worth what someone's willing to
If-
pay.
if-
Caleb has
I'm pretty-
single man firefighter
I'm pretty
three job
excited
money, buddy.
that this isn't streaming into my house right now, because if my youngest would have heard that, I would be getting a notification like right now that he's on his bike and leaving the
You can
property.
buy one on eBay for $15.
I'll still give it $1,000.
You can get it signed in Cincinnati. Mr. Zach, thanks for being here.
No problem. I mean, I wouldn't be able to make it Thursday either. I have a cross country has started.
We are jumping all over the calendar.
Yes, yes.
because of cross country. So
We do a string of Wednesdays, I think.
people are, I think most
September's
of
all Wednesdays.
most of September is Wednesday
Yeah.
nights.
So I apologize, but it's like middle school starts Thursday and it's over by the end of September. So it's a real hot and heavy couple of weeks. So yeah, the weather's gotten better. It hasn't rained in a day or two.
This morning, I woke up at like 5:30 in the morning and I went, man, our air conditioner's way too low. And I went to adjust it up. And
My AC's off.
and it was like, oh no, it's 66 degrees up here because the AC wasn't running.
Hmm.
Mr. Bones?
I got nothing. Just hopefully we are. Yeah, no, I got nothing. Let's just go on.
All
I
right.
had something. I was like, yeah,
It's not worth it.
fuck it.
You just want dinner. Forrest, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks. It's great to see Bones.
Yeah, I know you guys
It's
are
good
old,
to be
old
seen,
friends.
Forrest.
Old friends.
You're welcome.
Better to be
This is-
seen than not viewed.
This is my last episode without my child being here. So
Knock on wood.
Wow, that echoed.
Yeah.
really
Good job.
loudly.
Of course, I'm doing
You
this.
don't want to put that shit out in the universe. Like, we just let's.
He's on a schedule.
I know, but let's keep it. Just don't say it yet.
So,
What
So-
did you just say?
so
What's that
Bones
shit?
is over there.
Playing my best Boomhauer version over there.
Bones is over there in full fucking don't tempt fate mode.
Yeah, absolutely
All right.
not.
All right, buddy. Blame me if something goes wrong, I guess.
I cannot wait to meet Alex or Dolly.
Dolly Parton
Dolly
Moral
Parton Moral.
moved up the probability chart today. I'll put it that way. And we don't know the gender, so we will. I will tell folks that much like when a new pope is elected, the goose in the front yard will show you the gender.
Oh, I thought the hospital was going to have a smoke signal.
No, there
Pink
will
smoke,
be.
blue smoke.
There will be if you know where I live, you can roll by the house and you can check the goose, and if the goose is wearing a new fit, you'll know what's happened, and you'll know the gender.
Who is tasked with?
That's classified.
Oh, I know who it should be. I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Yeah, it's classified. All right, that's it. So I don't know. I guess we're back. I don't even know what day we're back next week. There will be a show probably. Wednesday the 2nd is, so this is the final one for August. Wednesday the 2nd is the plan. Thank you guys for being with us. Congratulations to the winners. Thanks to the folks in Knightstown that turned out to vote today in your bonus town council race election. Alec Pierce is still sidelined from practice. Not good for our Colts. All that being said, we will see you next Wednesday.